Hey guys, can you guess where I'm at? I'm at Starbucks. And I'm in a pretty good mood. I did a day in the life video yesterday and I want to do another one right now. And I want to explain, I'm making this for a few people in mind. Elena, my cousin, the $5 you sent me, helped buy the Starbucks drink. And I want to explain just exactly what happened and how much this is such a significant problem, a risk to my safety and things like that. But I'm in a good mood and I just want you to follow along, okay? So I started off in my safe and consistent place that I kind of have right now. I do have, I guess we can say, a safe and consistent place I can stay. It's someone that I didn't know in August, but in October I was staying with him sometimes, and right now, in yesterday's Day in Life video, you see me at the food bank.
All right, what I'm going to describe here is here's me at the food bank getting food. I cannot carry all this food if I did not have a ride. And then you see me on the bus. There's also a time in yesterday's video where I'm also going to my eye exam and I am on a train. And then before I get to the eye exam, my last way of there is I'm on a bicycle. And here's a weird picture of me where I don't have the front of the bicycle. I'm talking about that. Now, this next picture is actually a picture of me. Technically, it's about 2 weeks before my dad made me homeless in Thanksgiving 2016. So it's back in 2016, representative of pretty much about the time I was homeless in 2016. And these are the weather conditions that were pretty similar overall. Really cold, really bad weather, ice and snow on the ground. And I actually, on the way back from yesterday's Day in Life video, I had dilated eyes from the eye exam, so I walked to the train station, took the train, and then a scooter back. So that's just to complete yesterday. I was on that many modes of transportation, and then let's go into today. Also, just know and accept the fact that all of that 16 times higher likelihood I have of dying of chronic homelessness, all of the times I was safe and had to go somewhere by foot when I was homeless in 2016, also still count against me. You have to just kind of understand that in the statistics of it.
And now every time you see me at one of these places, I kind of fit in. Can't really tell that I'm homeless. Nobody really knows. Here at Starbucks, nobody here really knows. Yeah, my hoodies are not really matching and stuff, but it's Denver. It's kind of like Asheville, North Carolina. A little hippy dippy, you know. So, what happened today? Well, woke up in a safe and consistent place, but I can't stay there all the time. And that's just something we have to accept. It's not something that's I'm really mad at. It's just something that we have to accept. I can't stay there all the time. We're asking a whole lot of somebody who didn't know me before August to help take care of me in a way, you know, because I'm applying for work. And here's what happened. So he told me this afternoon, hey, there's gonna be a time, you know, from about 3 to 7, you know, you just gotta be somewhere else. So we started making arrangements. And my first thought was Union Station. We go to Union Station, there's Wi-Fi there. If I buy something like a drink, very much like a Starbucks drink, I will be able to use the good chargers. The outlets, actual real outlets, not the USB chargers that do not work with my phone. The good charger, and then I was gonna ask to borrow his laptop because what you understand right now, I'm trying to talk close to the microphone. I am in a very good mode where I'm applying for work, doing a lot of productive stuff, and I do not want to be drugs, anything like that. Not doing it. I'm trying to get back to work. Very hard. Very hard. I went and had an interview at Taco Bell 2 days ago. They told me they're waiting on a computer system. But in this present situation, I was like, well, I like to go to Union Station. That's where I was for Super Bowl Sunday. I was in that nowhere to go zone, pretty much, on Super Bowl Sunday. So I went to Union Station and I did a video explaining that nowhere to go zone. Right now, this is what we did. We were on the way to Union Station and I said, you know what, let's go to Starbucks. There's a Starbucks close to where he lives. And so we did. He dropped me off at that Starbucks, but guess what? I forgot. This is how homeless people cannot make any mistakes. That Starbucks closes at 5:30 p.m. Right now, it's almost 4 p.m. So, and it's going to snow. Here's outside. It's very cold. It's very cold. It's going to snow more. It's going to snow at 3 inches tonight. And that Starbucks closes at 5:30. So if I was there, I would have been warm with my bought drink. I could use the bathroom right here. There's a lock on it. You have to pretty much buy something to use the bathroom. And, you know, just stay here. You know, can't just kind of loiter. But I bought something. And I couldn't stay at that Starbucks. Here's a picture of me at that first Starbucks. So then I didn't even go inside. I just looked for another Starbucks that would be open later. This Starbucks was the closest one nearby. It was open as late as any of the Starbucks I could find around are open till. This one is open till 8 p.m. So what I had to do then is get on a scooter. He had already dropped me off and left, which is not his fault. And he did it. It blamed him. And then I got on the scooter. I want you to see how many miles, over 500 miles, over 500 trips I've already taken on the scooters. So I had to get on the scooter right then. It's cold outside. It's very cold. I had to have a phone charged.
Here is a picture of my phone, and recently we did have negative 25-degree weather. Recently I was in negative 11-degree weather. My phone has never been able to hold a charge in cold weather after that.
I had to have directions and GPS and the ability to get somewhere that is actually going to be warm, that I can be at, be safe. And I'm wanting to use this time while I'm not there. It's Friday evening. Being homeless, you don't get time off, you know? So during this time, I'm going to be, I actually got my backpack right here. I borrowed his laptop. I'm going to be applying for more jobs. Even though I've already applied for jobs, had job interviews, and I'm registered with temp agencies, 2 of them, I still don't have employment. So it doesn't matter. All the work I've already done, I can't just wait at home, can I? You know? So this is all that has had to happen. Now, I want you to factor in, it was cold outside. It's very cold. There is already ice melted and refroze all over the sidewalks. Had to get here on the scooter. The danger I had to put myself in just because Plan A, Union Station, they might have special events. They might close access to where the good chargers are. Now, technically, yeah, I could have been at Union Station, just hanging around, not charging anything, being indoors, but using this time for no productive purpose other than to be warm at Union Station and watch the special event, which would have been, you know, an alumni thing or a business networking thing or something that was just not really for me to be at. So for me to be able to utilize this time, be indoors, somewhere I can have power and be productive, it required me to immediately scram and get on a scooter just to come here. Now, my friend told me probably around 7 p.m. is when he expects I could come back. And I even offered to come pick me up. But I want you to know, I only have until 8 p.m. Then the whole process starts over again. If for any reason, maybe it's something that he can't control, you know, he can't come get me, or time's gonna be delayed, I have got, it's right 4 p.m., I got 4 hours. I can make use of this time, and the whole journey starts over again. The alternative, you can't even go to the homeless shelter right now. They won't even pick you until 6 p.m. Homeless shelter is a good long ways from here. If I get on there, it's going to use a bus ticket or more scooter rides. Bus ticket, I only have so many of those. Scooters are dangerous, and the odds of me on them is getting worse all the time because I have to be on them. I want you to think, yeah, here I am at Starbucks with a laptop like anybody else. The thing is, I have to be somewhere. I have to be somewhere. I'm choosing to be here because I think it's the best thing to do. But I just want you to understand, and I am in a good mood. I don't have anywhere else to go. This man is not my brother. One of the best ways we could help, the very best thing that we could do, and if I get employment, probably what I'll be saving up for and working for before even a home, is a shared office space. Next to that other Starbucks, there is a shared office space that will allow 24/7 access. I can get my mail there. I have problems getting my mail at the homeless shelter. The homeless shelter, they don't take you until 6 p.m. They make you stand in a line outside where it will be snowing tonight, and then you have to be gone by 6 a.m. So, you know, if I leave the homeless shelter during that time from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. for any reason, I cannot get back in. It's just kind of like, I mean, I understand it, but it doesn't really work. So, what I would like to do is ask anybody to help me raise funds for a shared office space. I think it's like $300 a month. But it will be somewhere I can go casually without the stress and this worry of like, I don't have to buy a drink. I can just go there. I have Wi-Fi, printing access. and get my mail. I can go there at 2 o'clock in the morning, which is unlikely that, I would always be somewhere by then. But the thing is, I will not have that threat of, I need somewhere to go right now. And right now, Friday evening just happens, even in Denver, it's kind of a nowhere to go zone. Fortunately, Starbucks is here till 8 p.m. When I was in Winston-Salem, some of the Starbucks were open till midnight. Here in Denver, they're only open till like 8 p.m. Some of them start closing at 5:30, some of them close at 7, and this one closes at 8. That is actually just a day in life, and I'm doing something productive, and I'm in a good mood. All of that just happened, and it's got to be successful. I've got to go back to that same place tonight. What if I don't? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm under.
I've tried to make this video as short as I can, and if you can't hear the voiceover, I'm just at Starbucks, although the alternative is outside with the road noise. This time last year, the alternative then was to be in Welch, West Virginia, walking back to Kimball, West Virginia, 8 miles on the side of the road. Now, there was a bicycle, still put me at really bad dangers on a 2-lane road where there's coal trucks, but here I am walking just to get Wi-Fi and some food and water, because there was no water at my dad's house. I'm going back to my dad's house about this time. This is taken on February 8th, 2023. Now it's February 15th, 2024. I want you to know, my dad, before he made me homeless, before he got divorced, before he was even as old as I am, he had a private office space at the post office in downtown Mount Airy. So it's not really that unreasonable that I can expect to have something similar. Being homeless, I still need a place to be that would be safe, and a shared office space costs less and would immediately resolve the problem I'm in right now. That's why I'm asking for a shared office space. My dad already had multiple places to work when he was younger than me, before he made me homeless. And in 2023, he also still had multiple places he could be at. And I am the one that is still homeless.